We make more than 200 micro decisions every single day. Let's talk about this. I used to think, who cares? You wake up in the morning, you get to make all these decisions of red underwear, blue underwear. Do I have a smoothie? Do I brush my teeth? Do I floss? All these silly decisions. Once you've done these, brush your teeth and make a smoothie in the morning, and you've done all these decisions, they become so mundane that you're on autopilot. Literally, you don't think about them. And actually, a little side note, you know how everyone says when you get older, life goes by quicker? That's why your brain only records when you're learning something new. That's why it says, hey, we don't need to learn this because we've done it 6,000 times, just do it. And that's why now I can walk, I can talk, I could draw while I'm talking. Anyway, you could start to multitask because that's the power of the brain. Now here's where it gets interesting. It's not about these micro decisions. It's about who you become when you are consciously creating and actively choosing these micro decisions. It's who you become. Like, oh, will I do the 10 push-ups? It's not about the 10 push-ups and getting stronger. Sure, that's nice, but it's more about what type of a person does 10 push-ups and what type of a person do they become? You know what I mean? So do that. And again, that's what sucks. That's the paradox of life is, oh, drink water. Oh, brush your teeth. Oh, do this. All these individually in the moment, it's like, who gives a shit? Like literally, who cares, right? But it's all collective. And that's the freaking paradox of life is it's all these collectives that come together to create such a either crappy human that feels like crap or a great human that feels great, right? And that's why the 4 pillars, the base foundation of intentional living is your diet. And this is ingredients. Just people focus so much on calories and all these different things. What is in the damn food, right? The ingredients alone, okay? So that is diet, is health ingredients, things that are good for you. Number 2 is gonna be exercise. Your body, get into the science of your body secretes these hormones that make you actually, it fights depression. There's a ton of positives and everyone knows exercise, right? Is sleep, and what that means is sleep tracking. When I go to bed, what time did I go to bed? I could get 8 hours, but if I went to bed at 2 a.m., like last night, I went to bed at like 2:30, and I feel exhausted the whole day. So sleep, what time do you go to bed? What time do you wake up? How do you feel? Tracking that on an everyday basis, collectively mixed in with these other items, that's where this intentional living, and when we get the AI involved, it's going to be it's going to create these superhumans because you're going to be able to actually visualize you and see it. And anyway, we're all going to have a tool to be able to figure out who the hell we are. We have so much trauma. Everyone has trauma. Like, seriously, there's not one person that I know that's like, yeah, dude, I'm good. You know, my dad didn't beat my ass when I was a kid. I have no trauma. So how do we deal with it? Well, we figure out who we are, we start intentionally living, and we just freaking try to become the best versions of ourselves. Number 4, and this is, I would say, arguably the most important one. I call it mental strengthening. You can do meditation, whatever. That meditation is a tree on mental strengthening. Your brain is so powerful. You could meditate and there's 19 different, meditations. You could read, you could sharpen your mind, your memory. Don't get me started on your brain. But the point is that learning yourself and figuring out not only who you are, whatever, but how does your brain work? Like me, I'm hyper. My brain's going a zillion miles a minute. My mouth can barely keep up with what my brain is trying to get out. So I have to go and practice. Okay, let's meditate. Let's focus on my breathing. And it's crazy. You'll just have things that come to you and even some visions, or who knows, it's a whole new experience. So that's the thing, is if you did, and it sounds so simple, okay, diet, exercise, sleep tracking, and mental strengthening. With the intentional living, we will have 2 more goals that you get to choose. We don't want to do too much. We want to be consistent. This is life. Consistency and being held accountable. I'm a very talented person, but dude, I suck if I'm not consistent. You know what I mean? So that's the most important piece to all of this, is how do we, it's easy to set a goal. January 1 is everyone's in the gym, yeah. They're not accountable. Come February, March, no one's in the gym. So that's my point, is creating this intentional living. Everyone will do it individually, but we will gamify it to where you'll have maybe, I don't know, who knows, you'll have points and all that, but you might have teams, you might have your family, you guys can hold each other accountable. And then obviously for the people that want more help, you know, I'm a life enhancement mentor, we'll have other life enhancement mentors, call them LEMs, life enhancement mentor. But anyhow, this is just little rant, gloomy day. I don't know, over 100 years ago, there wasn't a potential for a little airplane going right over my head. I always think about that when airplanes are there. I'm like, we are the sign of the times, you know? You guys are having a great day and start intentionally living. We are a week away roughly from the web app being done, and I'm excited. And in this neighborhood, you get crazy cars. It's all gated. So many Teslas, but what is this, a Karma? I don't even know what this car is. Karma. Do. Oh, hey! Good, how are you? Good. Do. Hey, cool cars. Yeah, hard work pays off, right? Yeah, to maintenance them, huh? Hey, I was gonna ask, is that a bust of Marcus Aurelius?
This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh, okay. I just lived down there. I was walking by and it looks like Marcus Aurelius.
Caesar, I don't know.
Or Caesar, yeah. That guy was cool. So he's got the Fisker, he has the Audi R8, and then some sort of Rolls Royce. I talked to him for like 10 minutes just now. I didn't want to record in his face, so sorry about, you know, we're in his garage and I didn't. Anyway, so sorry for not capturing the whole thing. It would have been a, 10-minute longer video. But he was really cool. He just bartends. He didn't have kids, and it's him and his wife, so they took the kids' money and got the fun toys, Audi R8, the Fisker, and the Rolls Royce. But it's nice when people are cool, man. There's some people that are really sweet here and some people that are not so sweet. Look at this one. BMW M4. I saw the guy driving this the other day. He's not what you would think. It's very beautiful. Extreme power.